Hi guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all on this look. This is what I wear on a daily basis, I would say. It maybe change up the lip a little bit, but everything in my makeup bag. This is my favorite little Louis Vuitton makeup bag, and here are all the products I'm going to show you that I carry around or wear every single day pretty much. Some new products, some old products, but I wanted to share with you guys the things that I'm loving. You guys can comment down below the things that you're loving, and if you're interested in seeing how I did this look for you guys today, just keep watching. Okay, so this is my bare face. I'm just going to pull my hair back a little bit, and the moisturizer, I always start with moisturizer when I do my makeup, and lately I've been using the L'Occitane in the light. I talk about this, I have a blog post all about this product and L'Occitane products that I've been using. If you guys are interested, I will link that. But I really love, their products are amazing, but the scent of it is amazing and how moisturizing the light is. Again, I have oily skin, so if anybody has oily skin and thinks that moisturizing will just make you oilier, not true. And I talk about that again in the blog post all about oily skin and hydrating your skin. So, and then at night, if you guys are interested, I use the ultra rich one. I love using the ultra rich at night because I feel like it hydrates your skin overnight and does wonders, especially if you guys are like getting older like myself, but I love using that. Alright, so going into foundation, again, this is going to be everything in my Louis Vuitton makeup bag for fall. After moisturizing, I go into foundation. I've been using two different ones lately. One is by Bobbi Brown. This is the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation SPF 15, and this color is called Golden Natural. And then on days where I want a little bit extra coverage, because this one is pretty light, I use the Super Stay Better Than Skin, and this is by Maybelline. I really love this one as well. So I think I am going to use the Maybelline one today. It's a little bit darker than the Bobbi Brown, but this one will give me a little bit more coverage. So I kind of just tap it in. Alright, I'm not sure if the camera is making me look washed out, but it's okay. We're going to go back in. The next thing I do is use bronzer. This again is by Bobbi Brown. This is a bronzer. It's called Nude Finish Illuminating Powder in the color Rich. It's really beautiful. I love how it kind of has different, she's very infamous, Bobbi Brown is very infamous as having like blocks of color. I'm going to take more of a, like a fluffy, small fluffy brush, swirl it around and kind of like tap it off. And I go for the hollows on my cheeks first. And then I kind of go up in my temples, as you do with bronzer. Under the chin. And my nose. So as you can see, that brought a lot more color into my face. Alright. Next step, what do I do next? The next thing I do is usually brows before I go into anything else, just so I can start framing my face. So for brows and for eyeshadow, lately I've been obsessed with my YSL palette. So if you can see that. This is a little quad. I am going to take out all the little utensils that I never use, but like little sponges. I thought this was the most neutral palette. I wanted something that I could use every single day, and I've loved this one so far. This is a couture palette, 5 colors, ready to wear, and this is palette number 2. It doesn't really give me anything else but just number 2 on it. So if you guys are interested, I will leave links down below. I did pick this up at Sephora, so I know that they have it there. So I'm going to go in with just a flat brush. I'm going to put this one all over the eyes. Just use this one more as a base. Alright, still going into my palette, I'm going to go into this color here, which is more of like the medium brown, and I'm going to use that one in the outer V of the eye. And I also like to use it in the inner corner. I kind of like to just place it and then I'll go in and blend it after. So now I'm going to blend it. This is a really great brush that I picked up from Lancome, and then it has like a dual-ended brush. So I'm going to go in with the brush side, the fluffier side, and blend. I do love to blend up so that it gives me a lot more. I have a lot of space from my eye to my my eyebrow. So in order for any color to show when I do open my eyes, I usually have to blend up so that there's color above as well. It's usually all I do. And then I'm going to take a smaller brush. I'm just trying to find brushes that don't have any product on it. And I'm going to go into the lighter color and use that in the inner corner of my eye just to make them awake. There you go. So again, because I love this, the reason why I love this palette is I think it's a really great palette to use all over your face. So basically you can use this as a highlight if you wanted to. And again, I used all three colors so far on my eyes. So I'm going to use the two darker colors, or I'm going to use the two darker colors in this palette, like this one and this one. I'm going to use them on my brows. So I love using a very thin angled brush. I'm going to go in. I'm going to use this as my mirror, and I'm going to take a little bit of the dark and a little bit of the darker brown, top that off, and start on the wing of my eyebrow. And as you can see, I love framing the eyebrow first and then going in with smaller brush strokes, especially when I'm using powder. And I kind of go in and out on using powder. I go in using, you know, brow gel. I also use pencils. So far lately, I've been using this palette. Alright, I think my brows are alright. Again, they don't have to be twins, just sisters. Someone once told me that. It made me feel better knowing that my eyebrows don't have to look, you know, exactly the same. Alright, so the next thing that I usually do is, if I have time, I'll go in with concealer. I don't always feel that I need concealer, but you know, sometimes I like the extra coverage. So what I'm using is the Wet n Wild concealer. It is the color light medium beige. Somebody told me that this was pretty similar to the Shape Tape by Hart. I still haven't tried that one out. Tell me if you guys think it's amazing, that I need to try it out, because I have friends that love it. This one is just extremely affordable, so I want to try this one out first. Of course, if you can find a dupe just like that one, I think it's great. I love it. So I don't need Shape Tape, if you know, because I don't even really need concealer, but I would still buy it just to try it. but this one has a really great price tag of what, $33.99. The other one's got to be like $24. Oh, let me just show you another palette that I had in my bag. This is the Nars Narcissistic palette. It's one of the newer ones. I love this one too. If I'm not using this one, I'm using this one. The colors are amazing. They're great for fall. I think that these red kind of orangey brown colors are really great. I love using these colors. So whenever you guys see me in such a like a red brown eye, it's usually this palette. I really love the gold tones. You got the dark colors. The only thing I would say is that I can't use this dark color on my brows. It's too dark. So that's why I usually go for this one, only because I was able to do a whole look, my eyes and my brows, with one palette. So it's kind of worth the money. That's why I feel it was okay to spend the $60 on a palette, because I was able to do, you know, more than just my eyes. I was able to do like pretty much my whole face with one palette. All right, so the next thing I do is I go in with a powder, especially under my eyes so it doesn't crease. I'm using this one. This is by Sasha Cosmetics. My friend gave this to me only because I love using the banana powder by Ben Nye, except that this is loose and I'm not a fan of loose powder. It just gets everywhere. So she told me that she had this palette. As you can tell, I love it because I have a big hole in it. But I do love it. I love the fact that it's pressed, so I don't have to get powder all over my clothes, usually, because I'm always blowing it or it's going all over my face. So I basically just put it right under my eye. It's just a little messy, just so it kind of like sits there. I don't necessarily call baking. I don't do that. I just kind of just put it where it needs to be, and then I'll brush it away. So I use that. Then I take a fluffy brush. This is a great brush. If you guys are in the market for a large brush, this is by Kat Von D. I love how sleek the handle is, and it's really, really soft. So I pretty much just brush this away. And voila. All right, so the next thing, what do? I do, let's go in with blush. For blush lately, I usually always use powder, but lately I've been using this Lip and Cheek Dewy Color Pop by, it's called the Beach Stick, but it's by Charlotte Tilbury. And I kind of just put it on the apples of my cheeks going up. Put it there. And then I'll go in and kind of buff it in with a brush. I love how it's kind of a bronzy pink tone. Lately I'll pack on the blush only because I feel like it wears off during the day. And then it doesn't even look like I have, you know, blush on. So kind of just blend it in with my bronzer, make sure that it's looking good. All right, I think that's good. The next thing I do is I go back into eyes, and I always do eyeliner, just a small wing of eyeliner. The eyeliner I'm using, I'm not really one to care what eyeliner, as long as it's dark, black, and matte. In a way, like it dries matte. This one just happens to be LA Colors liquid liner. I also really love the NYC liner. That's probably one of my favorites as well. So I'm going to do this and come back. All right, so I've been obsessed with this one mascara. I saw a blog feature this mascara, and this is the Essence Lash Princess. Now, I would have never gone to Essence for a mascara, but they talked about how amazing this mascara is. It's $4.99, and it like makes your eyelashes extremely long and voluminous. So I had to try it out for myself. I've went to numerous stores until my friend found one extra backup for me at Ulta. So if you can get your hands on this one, be proud of yourself because it is really hard to find. So I'm just going to give myself 2 coats of this mascara. All right, mascara done. So for my favorite part, we're going to talk lips. So lately I've been obsessed with red lips. I think I've saw a couple people that posted very orangey, bright red lips. So I've wanted to jump on that bandwagon and try it out for myself. I have a couple different products in my, collection that I've been using. First, I'm just going to moisturize my lips. I love these little like round lip balms. And then what I like to do is kind of like kiss my hand so it's not extremely slippery. I'm going to go on with the lip liner. And then the color of choice that I'm using is by Bite Beauty. These are their liquefied lips, or lipsticks, I would say. They're really moisturizing and really beautiful. The color selection is just so beautiful. I'm going to go in with this and we'll be back. I mean, this is stunning and just exactly what I get a little nervous wearing such bright red colors, but I'm kind of digging this very bright red with very neutral tone, clothing. I think it looks amazing. What do you guys think? So this is pretty much what I do on a daily basis. I'll change up the lip, but everything else is pretty much what I wear on a daily basis for fall. Sometimes I go in with a red or brown, from the Nars palette, but usually this is what I'm going for. I think it's absolutely stunning. I think it's beautiful for the fall season going into the holiday, and I love the take on the red. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys digging the red? Do you guys just do neutrals on a daily basis? Let me know if you guys would love to see more, beauty on my channel. I do a lot more fashion. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Check me out on Instagram, of course. You can see my daily outfits, of course. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.